pretty much the same when they were balls, but when we did different surfaces to them, then it changed, like with this paper here, okay? I've got another challenge, okay? So what about if we change another variable? Ooh, I like that word, variable. In other words, something that we can vary or make different. What if we add another variable into this mix? And let's go back to, remember the original picture? Oh yeah, there's another New Year's Eve ball dropping. What if we create our own New Year's Eve ball to drop? This is really cool. So this is what I've got. I've got a styrofoam ball, all right? And then I've got some brass brads to put in there like this. And then I've got a carabiner to make it slide. And then I've got a piece of string. And then I've got this hook to put in the end. Okay? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a Happy New Year's ball. Okay? So I'm gonna write on here, happy. Okay, so you can see that I wrote Happy New Year right there. Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna use these brass to decorate it. So I'm gonna draw a line with my brass tabs right underneath it. See, I'm drawing a line across here, and this is gonna be really cool. And then I've got some tape. I'm gonna use black tape because my colors are black and white and silver right there, okay? So I'm gonna take some black tape, okay? And then I've got some of these streamers that we did earlier. Right here like that, see that? I'm gonna take these streamers to the ball, and that's gonna be really cool. So I've got these streamers that I'm gonna tape right here to the bottom of the ball, like that. Here we go. And I've got this one that's a little bit longer. So I'm gonna tape this another place to the ball. This is so cool. Okay, there. And then I'm gonna draw fireworks. There's a shooting star, and then another one over here. Okay, see, I've got shooting stars out of it. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my screw. What did I do with it? I had it right in here. Oh, there it is. And I'll screw it right into the top, okay? And the reason I'm doing that is because I want something for the ball to hang on to right there. And just to make sure it's secure, I have this other piece of tape right here, okay? And I'm gonna cut it right in the middle, only about halfway through. And then I'll put it right across that, there, and tape it down, there, and then there, and that should hold it down, okay? And then I've got my string here. Now we're going to do an experiment, okay? Now you may not have noticed, but I've got this board right here, and I've got a hook on the board. So I'm gonna hook this right there, and you can see I can pull this right across, okay? And I had a carabiner. Here's my carabiner right here, okay? So I'm gonna put my carabiner there. There we go, there's my Happy New Year ball, okay? And then I'm gonna put my carabiner on the string like that. Turn that there so you can see it. Okay, there's my Happy New Year ball. Now, I've got a ruler across here, across the bottom, and you can't see that, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it down to 20 inches right there and let it go. Watch what happens. Okay, you see how it went? It went pretty fast, right? Okay, now we're gonna try it again at 30 inches and see if it goes as fast, okay? At 30 inches. Now, does it go as fast? Ooh, it went pretty fast, but not as fast, okay? Now we're gonna go over here to 40 inches. Huh. One of my boys got so excited he fell off. There we go, 40 inches. Look at that, it went slower, okay? And now we're gonna go over here to 50 inches. And watch this, watch what happens at 50 inches. Oh, did you see it got slower? Now one more time, way over here on the edge of the table. And we're going to take it up to the top. Are you ready? You see how slow that went that time? Now, if we went even further away, it would go even slower because we're putting what we call a variable in. This one, it went straight down, and this one, it went way over to the edge. And what that did, it made the force of gravity still pulling it down, but this rope is making it go sideways as it goes down, and that's acting against it and slowing it down. And you gotta admit, that's pretty cool. It's working that way. Whoops. So let's do it one more time, and we're gonna put it even further. We'll put it at the top of the computer. Now look at how slow that went. And then we'll go right back to the beginning, and I'll show you how fast it goes right here at the 20 mark. Just drop right down. So that's what we have for things that fall on New Year's, including our very own special New Year's Eve ball drop. Pretty cool, huh? Now this is what we learned. Gravity from the earth makes things fall by pulling objects towards the ground. There's a difference between weight and mass. Mass is the amount of stuff inside the stuff, and weight is how much it weighs. There's a difference between speed, velocity, and acceleration. The speed is how fast something goes, velocity is how far it moves, and acceleration is how fast it starts speeding up. When something falls through the air, it will experience air resistance, like it did on that flat piece of paper. And there can be other factors, like our string here, that affect how objects fall, because as it's being pulled down, it has to go sideways too. Now, if you had fun today, say, I had fun. And if you learned something, say, I learned something. So glad you did. Can't wait to see you next time, right here in the Mad Science Lab.